We welcome you inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility here in Charleston as Video Production Sports proudly presents West Virginia High School girls basketball featuring the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic. Tonight, the Lady Irish taking on the Lady Warriors of Riverside. Charleston Catholic coming in with a record of 1-2 off that first victory of the season on Wednesday night against Buffalo. Riverside coming in at 2-2. The Lady Warriors starting out the season at 2-0 have since dropped two straight to South Charleston and to Parkersburg last night. Greetings from Charleston with our great video productions crew. This is Mark Martin. Delighted to have you with us for tonight's live streaming telecast and the seasons to date. Riverside picking up a victory over Van in the season opener by a final of 41-31. Then they knocked off Shady Spring 43, make that 48-39 before falling to South Charleston 77-33, and last night 61-24 to Parkersburg. So looking to snap that two-game losing streak. Meanwhile, Charleston Catholic trying to extend a winning streak that right now is at one game. It got that first victory on Wednesday night against Buffalo. They opened up the season with a heartbreaker to Capital and then lost to Summers County last Saturday. So two good teams to open up the season. So both teams have played some good competition thus far this season. Players to watch in this one for Charleston Catholic. Sydney Bowles coming in, averaging 15 a game, the 5'8 senior. She's hit 4 threes this season. She has 18 rebounds, 23 assists, 15 blocked shots, and 4 steals. Hannah Rahin, another outstanding senior for this Catholic team. She has scored 28 points this season, averaging a little over 8 a game, and she has 8 steals. Very impressive. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, she's been there more than any other Catholic player with 25 attempts and has made 16 shots, and she comes in having pulled down 18 rebounds this season. So the two teams getting set for action here in this one. Charleston Catholic will be in the home white tonight, and Riverside will be in the road black and the purple and white trim, purple and black. So Deja Williams, a player to watch for Riverside. Williams, a 5'7 sophomore. She scored 14 points against Parkersburg in that loss last night to a very good Lady Big Red basketball team. Starters are being introduced, and we are getting closer to this one getting underway. Riverside 2-2, Charleston Catholic 1-2. When we return, we will tell you who the starters are and get this showdown between Riverside and Charleston Catholic underway in girls basketball. It comes your way here on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
The road to total savings starts here, Thornhill GM Superstore. Find new roads to 119 in Chapmanville, your hometown full-service Buick Chevy GMC dealer. We are professional grade and community strong. Expect the best and save thousands with Thornhill.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Huggins.
Oh. Inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, great to have you with us and our great video productions crew. Hunter Withrow at the controls, the executive producer of Video Production Sports, Butch Mounts. And we have Ferris Murad working with us tonight, stand out on the boys basketball team at Charleston Catholic, and Catholic's boys back in action tomorrow evening against the Running Red Devils of Ravenswood. And it's going to be a quick turnaround for Wes Hebner's team as they play Trinity Christian tomorrow at 1:30. But right now, all the focus on the Riverside Lady Warriors. So starting lineups for Riverside. Kiera Hutchinson will get the nod here. Sadeja Williams. Charlie Koff. Mallory Crowder, and also Rachel Siders. Charleston Catholic going with Claire Mullen, Annie Semino, Sydney Bowles, Hannah Rahin, and also in the starting lineup, Elizabeth Rushworth. So Riverside coming in, trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Lady Warriors got it by Scott Garrettson in his 4th year, DuPont High and WVU graduate. Outstanding coach and kind of coming back to his old stomping grounds. He was a boys assistant here at Charleston Catholic before taking this Riverside job. And Wes Hebner in his 3rd season at the helm of the Lady Irish. And both coaches looking sharp tonight, wearing the ties. You don't see that as much now, certainly in these COVID times, a lot more casual, but both guys looking sharp. All right, shot is on its way, and no good, put up there by Hutchinson. And here come the Lady Irish on the attack for the first time tonight. And Rahin, bouncer to Rushworth, and here is Mullen. Her shot will not go. And Riverside now on the attack. Coach Garrettson's team losing Jasmine Sims, who is the all-time leading scorer in Riverside history, and we have a foul called on the Lady Irish. Garrettson's assistants are Jeff Penn and Hilton Ingram. Charleston Catholic's assistants are Kenny Butler, Ashley Brown, and Keisha Butler. Our officials tonight, David Merchant, Chuck Green, and John Brady. 3 good ones. They score here early on. From the corner, shot on its way, no good by Williams. Again, she had 14 in a loss last night to Parkersburg High, possibly the most athletic player on the team. And we talked about Bowles in our open, and Bowles coming in, averaging 15, 23 rebounds on the season, 15 blocks, 4 steals, 7 of 8 at the line, and she has 4 3-pointers. Catholic with the early 2-0 lead. Kiera Hutchinson handing it to Charlie Koff. Koff, the junior, gets it away, and the shot on its way. No good there by Mallory Crowder, who scored 2 last night. Good basketball skills, according to Coach Garrettson. Take-away by the Lady Warriors, and then Rahin chasing down Kiera Hutchinson. Ball will go out of bounds. It will belong to Riverside. Koff, the 5'6" junior, triggers it in, and the shot attempted there by Siders. Ball taken away. Siders is down, and then a collision, and that foul is going to be called on Sadeja Williams. Team foul number 1. Each team now with 1 team foul here in the first minute and a half. Semino across the timeline, gets it to Rahin. Bowles on the attack. Nice bouncer there to Rushworth. Back out to Rahin, and it's a 3 if it goes, but it was short. But Catholic scooping up the loose ball. Bowles fighting her way through traffic, and we'll draw the foul. Dave Merchant will give us the call. And I believe that's going to be on Williams, and that is her second. But it's not what Scott Garrettson wanted to see here early on. Team foul number 2. Again, a young lady that got 14 last night against a very good Parkersburg team. You see there as Bowles fighting through traffic. Missing the first free throw, but she nails the second. Again, coming in, she was 7 of 8 at the line. 3-0, and a steal by Mullen, and Mullen is banged there. And we'll get the call here from John Brady. 5 minutes to go. Another look. And the foul is going to be called on Crowder. That's her first, team foul number 3. Mullen at the line. Mullen's shot is up and it will not go. Mullen coming in this season, 16 points. 4 of 12 at the line. So Williams goes out. Scott Garrettson telling us planning to play a lot of people. Of course, Williams goes out with 2 fouls. Hannah Atha, number 11, is in. 5'8" sophomore, and another shot going to drop for Mullen. An intentional foul there, so now Irish with the ball on the inbound. Semino to Bowles. Bowles to Mullen. Over to Rahin. And Rahin getting it to Bowles. Open for the 3. Splashes it through. So Bowles makes it a 6-0 game. That for Bowles, her 5th 3 of the season. She has all but 1 3-pointer for Catholic this season, the other by Semino, and another Riverside turnover. Catholic coming in has scored 115 points in 3 games. They have allowed 115 points. Again, opened it up with 2 really good teams, actually 3 really good teams. Knocked off a good Buffalo squad the other night. Buffalo was hampered with foul problems. Nice pass by Rahin, and the shot no good there by Catholic. Here comes Riverside. Riverside trying to get on the board here. Good defense by Catholic. Hutchinson will get the pass to Siders, taken away. Catholic running the floor with Bowles ahead to Mullen. Mullen's shot won't go, and grabbing it for Riverside is Atha. Mallory Crowder brings it across the timeline for Riverside. Shot on its way. Riverside looking for points, and they get it. Charlie Koff drains it from the outside. Big 3-pointer for Riverside to get the Lady Warriors on the board. Now Bowles with a 3-point attempt. Rattles around, won't go. Rebound Rushworth into the hands of Rahin. She'll drive. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Hannah Rahin. That will be her first foul of the game, and that will be team foul number 2 on Charleston Catholic. So Riverside slicing into that lead with that 3-pointer by Koff. Quick hands there by Rahin. Koff with it. They'll need to keep an eye on hers when she throws a pass right into the hands of Mullen. Claire Mullen, the 5'5" sophomore, zips it over to Semino. Semino to Bowles. 3-pointer angle right. Wouldn't drop. Rushworth with the rebound. Back up and in. Rushworth with the basket. 8 points on the season for Rushworth, and a timeout on the floor here. Looks like it's going to be a quick 30. So we will keep it right here in an 8-3 game. Sydney Bowles with 6 for Catholic, including a 3. And Riverside's lone bucket, a 3-pointer by Charlie Koff. Koff considered by Coach Garrettson maybe the best shooter on the team. A lot of potential. Just a junior. When you look at Riverside, they got a junior, a freshman, a junior, a sophomore, a senior, freshman, junior, sophomore, freshman, sophomore. The 15 that he dresses here in this game. No JV game, so he wanted all of his kids to be on board here tonight. Nice move by the classy head coach. Two great coaches here, classy guys, hardworking coaches, love the game. But Riverside had the offensive chance there to cut into the lead. Now here's Rushworth down the floor, going to be fouled by Atha. So that will put Rushworth at the line. She got the two-pointer a moment ago. 5'7" senior, high energy, good soccer player. What's Hebner saying? She says, all we ask and more. Just a great teammate. Bring that face guard tonight, and Rushworth connects. Rushworth now 3 of 5 on the season at the line. 9-3 game. And this one will not drop, and Bowles keeps it alive, and Bowles goes back up and draws the foul. Well, the second one for Rushworth would not drop, but Bowles in good position there to get the rebound and put it back up and in. She didn't get it to drop, but she will get the chance here at the free throw line. Has made 1 of 2 in the game thus far and buries this one. Another look there off the miss, and Bowles goes up with it. On our little general replay. 10-3 game, and make it an 11-3 Charleston Catholic lead. Koff with the lone basket right now for Riverside. Brings it across the timeline, picked up there by Mullen. And there was a screen there, and then Koff just got too close to the out-of-bounds marker there, and it will belong to Charleston Catholic as Riverside turns it over. So here comes Catholic looking to build on the 8-point lead. Semino behind the back. Kayla Lucas has checked in, number 10. Catherine Skinner in. Pass to Skinner. Skinner feeding Bowles down low. Bowles tiptoeing across the end line. Now Bowles again, reverse layup, not going to fall. Crowder gets the rebound for Riverside. Crowder weaves her way through a couple of defenders. Handing it off is Atha. Koff with it. Koff, the bouncer, to Hutchinson. Hutchinson in trouble. Hutchinson out to Crowder. Crowder chases it down, nearly a turnover. Koff to Hutchinson from the free throw circle. Shot is short. Battle for the loose ball. Lucas comes out of there with it for Charleston Catholic. Bowles across the timeline. Semino fires it up. Won't go, but Semino runs down her missed shot as we go under a minute here in this first quarter. An 11-3 Catholic lead. Skinner, Lucas, shot short. Bowles with the rebound to Semino. Semino on the baseline. Now here's Bowles. And she'll step in for a 2. Hits the back of the iron. Lucas runs it down. Another opportunity. Semino rifles the 3 and gets it to go. Let's see. Are they going to give her 2 or 3? Yep. Going to be a 2-pointer. But a 13-3 lead. Semino's first basket of the game. 4 players have scored for Catholic here in this first quarter, and Crowder going to be hit with her second personal foul. And 6 fouls on Riverside. (13-3 game. Catholic looking for the last shot. Bowles just about lost a tie-up for the basketball, and it will be, and Riverside's going to have it on the alternating possession. So Lady Warriors with 4 seconds here to try to get a second basket of the game. They trail by 10. Koff will send it in to Crowder. Time running down over to Koff, and nothing doing, and that will end it. 1 quarter in the books. Charleston Catholic 13, Riverside 3. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School girls basketball featuring the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic on Video Productions. And many thanks to both coaches for their help in our preparation for tonight's game. Scott Garrettson of Riverside, Wes Hebner of Charleston Catholic, and of course many thanks to Charleston Catholic Athletic Director Jacob Nelson and to the Director of Facilities here at Charleston Catholic, John Baird. These guys do a great job, great staff, and just a great game operation all the way around. Charleston Catholic with a 10-point advantage, missing that first opportunity here in the second quarter. Hutchinson driving, cut off there by Skinner. Hutchinson, Crowder, Koff, Atha, and Siders in the Riverside lineup. Semino, Mullen, Lucas, Skinner, and Bowles for Charleston Catholic. Koff with the basketball. She had a three-pointer lone bucket thus far of the game for Riverside. Bowles had 8 in the first quarter for Charleston Catholic. Foul called as Charleston Catholic comes away with a steal, and Atha whistled for the foul. So now 17 fouls on Riverside. Koff heading out, Atha checking out. Kinsey Irvin, number 1, has checked in. So Mullen at the line, and she hits the free throw. Mullen now 1 of 3 at the line here in the game. Makes it a 14-3 count. So Williams has checked back in, so playing with 2 fouls. Williams again 14 against Parkersburg last night. Mullen can't hit this second shot after hitting the first one. So it makes it a 14-3 game. Crowder picks up the dribble. The bouncer there to Hutchinson. Hutchinson in the corner. Down low on the block. Turning around. Shot blocked. Siders had an opportunity there, but Williams gets it back. Williams putting it up the shot on the baseline. She can't get it to go. A tough set there for Riverside. A couple of good opportunities. Here's Semino driving and then dishes last second. And rolling around and going through. Skinner gets the bucket for Catholic. Crowder goes to Williams. Williams letting a 3 fly, and that will drop. Out of bounds. Into the game is Hannah Rahin checking back into the contest. Lucas Gets it to Rahin, down to Skinner, Skinner to Semino. Semino on the move, and Semino going to travel with the basketball. 16-3 lead for Charleston Catholic. At the moment, our biggest lead of the game. Catholic has led from the outset, looking to get to 2-2 on the season. Riverside in with a 2-2 record. Rahin steals it away from Crowder. Rahin driving, rolling around, won't go. Crowder with the rebound. Heaves it down the floor to Hutchinson. Hutchinson thought about a three. Dribbling around, Hutchinson lets it go. Bowles with the rebound, and we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Riverside. Riley Starsick, a 5'10 freshman, number 33, checking in for Riverside. Heading out is Rachel Siders. The foul was on Williams. That's her third. Williams staying in at the moment. 8 team fouls on Riverside. Bowles at the line. Bowles will get another stab at it here. She knocks it through. (18-3) is our score. Bowles 4 of 6 at the line after those made free throws. Koff with the basketball. Again, Koff at the moment with the only bucket for Riverside. That was a three-pointer back in the first quarter. Kinsey Irvin hands to Koff. Koff to Hutchinson. Hutchinson wheeling around. Hutchinson in trouble. Gets it back to Koff. Koff. Now to Starsick. Shot on its way, no good. Ball is loose. Possession arrow. It's going to be Riverside's ball. Starsick. Make that Irving. Irving going to the floor to get that one. Kinsey Irvin will be the trigger. Gets it into Atha. Atha putting up the shot, and Atha was fouled by Chloe Greathouse. Chloe Greathouse, Kayla Lucas, Hannah Rahin, Catherine Skinner, and Sydney Bowles in there right now for Charleston Catholic. Riverside working with Riley Starsick, Kiera Hutchinson, Hannah Atha, and Charlie Koff. Atha couldn't get the first one to go. Second one will drop through for Atha. Atha, young lady who grew up in the Old Valley Fayette School District, came as a freshman. Team's backup center. 18-4 game. Nice bounce pass from Hannah Rahin to Bowles. Bowles with her first field goal here in this second quarter. Bowles with 11 in the game. In trouble is Starsick. Shot on its way, no good. Starsick gets the rebound. Here's Hutchinson again. Her shot won't drop, and Bowles snags the rebound. (16-point) lead for Charleston Catholic. Bowles rifles the three-pointer, won't go. Rebound Koff. Koff gets it to Hutchinson. Scott Garrettson saying, take off with it. Hutchinson on the move, and Hutchinson up with the shot. Will not drop. Battle for the basketball, and the tie-up will give it to Charleston Catholic. Marcella Wheeler, the 5'6 sophomore, into the contest for Charleston Catholic, wearing number 1. Provides that outside shooting touch A young lady that can extend the defense. Bowles gets it into Rahin. Off of her foot and out of bounds. Yep, that's going to be Riverside's basketball here. With 3:51 showing on the second quarter clock. Riverside at the moment with just one field goal. Scott Garrettson wants to talk it over. And we break away here, 20-4. Charleston Catholic in the lead over Riverside on Video Productions. (20-4) is our score. Charleston Catholic in the lead over Riverside. Riverside out of the timeout with the basketball. It will be Koff getting it in to Crowder. Now back to Koff. Crowder with it. Crowder wheeling around. Here's Hutchinson, and Bowles got a piece of that one. Bowles coming into the game with 15 blocks and gets one there. Rahin with it. Guarded closely by Irvin. Bouncer to Skinner straight away there underneath. Boy, what a play there by Rahin, keeping that alive. And now Skinner up with a shot. Rolls around, won't go. And then a foul is going to be called as Koff got the rebound. And the foul going to be charged to Greathouse. That's 2 on Greathouse. Team foul number 4 on Charleston Catholic. Hutchinson. Starsick has it stripped from behind, but Hutchinson gets it back, puts up the shot. Ball won't go. Out of bounds. Last touching Riverside. Again, Riverside in with a 2-2 record. Defeated Van in the opener, 41-31. Knocked off Shady Spring, 48-39, those games at home. Then they lost to a very good South Charleston program, 77-33 at home. First road game was last night, falling to Parkersburg, 61-24. Bowles straight away, no good. Collision down low, and a foul called. And looks like it's going to go on Charleston Catholic's Sarah Rahin, who has checked in. First foul, team foul number 5. So Sarah Rahin, Hannah Rahin, Marcella Wheeler, Catherine Skinner, and Annie Semino in there right now for Charleston Catholic. Here's Hutchinson to Crowder. Going to have a whistle. Kinsey Irvin, Mallory Crowder, Kiera Hutchinson, Riley Starsick, and Charlie Koff in there at the moment for Riverside. 2 fouls now on Hannah Rahin, and 16 fouls on Charleston Catholic. Rahin will check out, and Claire Mullen back in. 2:34 showing on the clock. Koff looking, and finally going to have to throw it into the backcourt, and Semino going to chase it down, and Semino, yep, she steps out with it. Catholic coming in with a 1-2 record, defeated Buffalo on Wednesday 42-28. Fell last Friday here to Capital 42-39 in the season opener for both teams. and lost on Saturday to Summers County 45-34. Here's Koff, and did Koff last touch that? She did. Sarah Rahin was right there, and Koff got her hands on it, out of bounds. 20-4 is our score. Catholics. Lady Irish on the attack here. Semino goes to Wheeler. Wheeler is open. She lets it fly, hits the back of the iron, and Kenzie Irvin comes down with it. Plays really hard, according to Scott Garrettson. 5'3" junior. Missing a really good player in Alana McKenzie, trying to get back from an injury. Shot on its way, and this one rattles around and won't go for Crowder. Catholic coming out there with the basketball. Nice pass, Semino to Mullen. Mullen can't get it to drop, but a foul will be called with 1:33 remaining here in this first half of action. Mullen will go back to the line. She is 1 for 3 here at the free throw stripe, 1 point. In a 20-4 game, and Mullen hits it. Makes it a 21-4 game. Into the game, Olivia Jonathan, the 6'2 sophomore for Charleston Catholic. Skinner checks out. Mullen ready here for free throw number 2. This one will be short. Crowder blocking out there to get the rebound. Mullen hits the deck out of bounds right in front of Scott Garrison. Here comes Crowder on the run. Crowder knocks it down. Crowder with her first bucket of the game. 21-6 our score. Sarah Rahin back to Wheeler. Wheeler to Mullen. Mullen in the lane. Mullen's shot won't go. Battle for the loose ball. And Semino comes away with it. Semino to Wheeler. Wheeler down low to Jonathan. Jonathan loses it, and a whistle and a foul. And I believe they're going to get Olivia Jonathan for the foul. That will be her first. That's team foul number 7. So Riverside with 57.7 to go here in this second quarter of play, heading to the free throw line. It will be Kenzie Irvin at the line. Shot is up and in there for Irvin. Makes it a 21-7 game. Checking in, Grace Litton, who has scored 7 points on the season for Wes Hebner's team. Number 21 in, and Claire Mullen, number 2, checks out. Free throw number 2, and this one is short for Irvin. It will be Charleston Catholic's basketball. 21-7 the count. Nice job by Semino. Gets it down to Jonathan. Semino shot up, rattles around, won't go, out of bounds, last touching Charleston Catholic. So if you are Riverside, chance here to whittle away at the lead. If you look for the last shot here in the remaining 43 and counting. Three-pointer gets it to an 11-point deficit. Here's Koff. Koff has a three-pointer, but Koff walked with the basketball. Trying to get it ahead to Irvin there in the corner, and Catholic will have it with 32.9 ticks to go. In Charleston Catholic with a game here tomorrow against a very good Trinity Christian team. Undefeated. Hutchinson just about took it away from Wheeler. Here's Semino with it. Semino, nice pass there to Sarah Rahin. Rahin going to drive in on the block, and the shot is blocked by Riley Starsick. 5'9" freshman. 2 points last night against Parkersburg High. Semino gets it out to Wheeler, and Wheeler walks with the basketball. So Riverside, again, that opportunity to get this game to maybe an 11-point count. Crowder, need a 3 to do that. Crowder dribbling around, goes to Starzyk on the baseline. Her shot would not drop. Ahead they go to Sarah Rahin. Here comes Catholic the other way. Sarah Rahin driving and fouled right at the buzzer by Koff. That will be the first on Koff. Or check that. Going to call that foul on Starzyk, not Koff. 23, not 33, so that puts Sarah Rahin at the line. Can't get the first one to go. Second attempt up and in there. And that's how we end this first half of play on a free throw by Sarah Rahin. And at the break, it's 22-7 Charleston Catholic leading Riverside. We will return here and talk about this game as Charleston Catholic has led it from the outset. We have hit halftime here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility in Charleston. Charleston Catholic leading Riverside 22-7. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia girls high school basketball on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
I'm Stuart Caldwell. For more than 40 years, I and my firm have vindicated the rights of individuals hurt by defective drugs, defective chemicals, and other products. Now I'm teaming with Booth to take on the big drug companies to vindicate the rights of children born with NAS. There are significant legal proceedings that could affect you and your child's legal rights.
If you're the parent or guardian of a child who you believe was born dependent on opioids, you need to.
We welcome you back to the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility as Video Productions brings you live streaming coverage of West Virginia high school girls basketball featuring the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic. And at the break, it's Charleston Catholic 22 and Riverside 7. Charleston Catholic has not trailed in this game. They started out with a 6-0 lead, including a three-pointer by Sydney Bowles. Riverside got its first basket of the game, a three-pointer by Charlie Koff. Made it a 6-3 count, but then it would be Riverside watching Catholic score the last 7 points of that first quarter. In the second quarter, Riverside managing a free throw and a 2-point basket and another free throw, but Charleston Catholic did most of the damage offensively. A 21-4 lead was our biggest lead of the game at 17 for Charleston Catholic. Catholic coming in with a record of 1-2. Season opening loss to Capital 42-39. Then the next day, which was last Saturday, a 45-34 setback at the hands of Summers County, and they defeated Buffalo here on Wednesday night for the first victory of the campaign, 42-28. Riverside coming in with a 2-2 record, lost to Van 41-31 in the opener, and then knocked off Shady 48-39, have since lost to South Charleston 77-33 and Parkersburg 61-24. 22-7 our score. Charleston Catholic in the lead over Riverside. We return, take a look at some individual numbers in a moment. You are watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School girls basketball featuring the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad, expect us to treat them like a child.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Community strong. We are Thornhill Ford Lincoln, your hometown dealer located on 119 near Chapmanville. Go Thornhill and expect the best with total value, support, and savings on your next vehicle. Don't miss out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and thornhillford.net.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100+ stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Back inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, we are at halftime. Charleston Catholic leading Riverside by a count of 22-7. Individual scoring in this first half of play. Sydney Bowles for Charleston Catholic leading the way with 12 points. She's made 5 of 6 free throws, had a three-pointer back in the first quarter. Elizabeth Rushworth finished with 3, and then 2 points each for Claire Mullen, Annie Semino, and Catherine Skinner. For Riverside, Charlie Koff had a three-pointer. She leads the way. Mallory Crowder had 2. Kinsey Irvin and Hannah Atha each with a free throw. On the season for Charleston Catholic, Bowles had 20 in the opener with Capital. Hannah Rahin led the way in the second game against Summers County with 15, and then Bowles had 17 in the win over Buffalo. For Riverside, Kiera Hutchinson led the way in the opener against Van with 17. Sadeja Williams also in double figures with 10. Mallory Crowder had 12 in the win over Shady Spring. Williams had 11 in that game. Against South Charleston, the leading scorer was Crowder with 9. Last night against Parkersburg, Williams had 14 to lead the way for the Lady Warriors. Breaking the action, Charleston Catholic 22, Riverside 7. We return to the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility in a moment. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School girls basketball featuring the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
Caldwell. For more than 40 years, I and my firm have vindicated the rights of individuals hurt by defective drugs, defective chemicals, and other products. Now I'm teaming with Booth to take on the big drug companies to vindicate the rights of children born with NAS. There are significant legal proceedings that could affect you and your child's legal rights.
If you're the parent or guardian of a child who you believe was born dependent on opioids, you need to act now.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice that things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Back inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility as we get set for second half action in this showdown between Charleston Catholic and Riverside. At the moment, Charleston Catholic in the lead over the Lady Warriors by a count of 22-7. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow here on Video Productions, as far as Charleston Catholic is concerned, a doubleheader. You can check out the Lady Irish going up against an undefeated Trinity Christian team. That game will tip off at 1:30. So we will be on the air at 1:25 for that one. Bring you a live streaming telecast. And then tomorrow evening, it will be Hunter Moles and his Fighting Irish of Charleston Catholic going up against the Running Red Devils of Ravenswood. Head coach Mick Price, the veteran, will bring his team in here with a 3-1 record. So for Riverside, they will begin with number 44, Mallory Crowder, number 32, Sadeja Williams, number 22, Charlie Koff, number 55, Rachel Siders, and number 12, Kiera Hutchinson. Annie Semino, number 3, Sydney Bowles, number 12, Elizabeth Rushworth, number 5, Claire Mullen, number 2, and Hannah Rahin, number 20, in there for Charleston Catholic. So Riverside empty on its first offensive possession, and here is Rahin down the floor. They found her, and that's her first bucket of the game, and that makes it a 24-17 count in favor of Charleston Catholic. Crowder with the basketball, and the ball knocked away out of bounds, and what's going to touch Koff last. So turn the ball over to Charleston Catholic. Across the timeline will come Semino. Now Mullen with it. Rahin just scored that bucket. On the move, it zips a pass over to Mullen. Bowles in the corner. Shot would not go, but Semino chases it down. Ball taken away there by Riverside, and a foul. Going to have a traveling violation called. See, that's why I never try to make the call. Would not be smart to argue with any of these three officials. These guys been at it. They know what they're doing. That was Dave Merchant on the call there. One of the great ones, not just basketball, but also football. And Riverside coming away with it. Hutchinson had a good look there on the baseline, but it just would not go through. Catholic the other way now. And Rahin in the lane. Boy, you had to get rid of it there, trying to get it to Rushworth. Ball knocked out of bounds. Semino will send it in. Shot on its way, and that is nothing but net for Rahin. A three-pointer. Second three of the game for Charleston Catholic. Now a 20-point lead at 27-7. Here's a steal by Semino. Ahead to Mullen. Mullen stops. Can't get it to go, but Bowles there with the rebound and goes to Rahin. Now shot on its way by Mullen. Wouldn't drop. Shot by Bowles. Up, and it wouldn't go. Crowder with the rebound. A whistle and a foul. Couple of new players into the game for Riverside. Atha played in the first half. Number 11, Hannah Atha. And into the game for the first time is Alyssa Lambert, number 23. Foul was on Bowles. That's her first team foul, number 1. Shot off the glass and in by Sadeja Williams. Williams again with 14 last night against Parkersburg. And she knocks it through there. 27-9 is her score. Mullen. They're working around here. Semino letting it fly. Rushworth with the rebound. Back out to Hannah Rahin. Semino to Hannah Rahin. She'll step inside the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Charlie Koff. Koff gets it to Sadeja Williams, who just scored. Williams back to Crowder. Crowder to Koff. Here's Williams. Fires the three-pointer. Boy, a good look and just rims out of there. Nice rebound there by Elizabeth Rushworth, the 5'7" senior. Here's Mullen on the move, and the shot knocked out of bounds, but I believe we're going to get a foul called here on Riverside. Yep, it's going to go against Koff. That will be the first on Riverside here in this second half. That's number 1 on Koff. Mullen at the line with 2 points. And banks that one off the glass and in. Mullen can't get that one to drop. Mullen 3 points down the game, 3 of 8 at the line. 28-9 lead for Charleston Catholic with 4:28 to go here in this third quarter. Again, in this COVID-19 delayed season, twice delayed, Crowder goes to Sadeja Williams. Over to Koff. And the ball taken away by Hannah Rahin. And Rahin down the floor, off the glass and in. So after not scoring in the first half, Hannah Rahin now with 7 here in the third quarter. 30-9 is our score. That's our biggest lead of the game. Sadeja Williams, very talented sophomore. Turnover. Catholic attacking Semino, left-hand side. Semino now with 4 in the game. 32-29. Break in the action here. Charleston Catholic in the lead over Riverside on Video Productions. Well, on this Friday, it should be semifinal Friday at the Girls State High School basketball tournament, but in a COVID-19 delayed season, campaign just underway. State tournament will be in late April, early May, boys tournament in May. Charleston Catholic coming away with the steal. Mullen is going to be fouled. Back into the game for Catholic will be Kayla Lucas, and Lucas will check in for Mullen. Semino sending it in. She's joined on the floor by Rushworth, Skinner, Lucas, Hanrahan. Shot on its way. And how about Hanrahan now with 9 third quarter points? 34-9. Kinsey Irvin joined out there by Carson Keenan. Keenan's number 2 for Riverside. Checked in on the move is Semino, and she's fouled. Anna Newkirk, a 5'6" freshman, number 13, also in the game for Scott Garrettson's crew. The foul is on Carson Keenan, 5'2" freshman. And Coach Garrettson feels she's got a bright future. Semino's free throw is up, but won't drop. Grace Litton back into the game, and Rahin heads out after making 9 points here in this third. And neither free throw going through, but Catholic keeps it alive. Semino on the move, and a nice drive to the basket. Just couldn't get it to drop. Rebound by Starsick. And the foul will be called on Charleston Catholic. It's going to be second team foul for Catholic here in this second half. And foul is on Skinner, her first. Riverside has 3 team fouls. 34-9 our score. Heading in for Riverside, Mallory Crowder, number 44, and heading out is Kinsey Irvin. And it comes to Crowder. Phoebe Ham, number 21, a 5'6" freshman, has also checked into the game for Riverside. Crowder, the bouncer to Starsick. Starsick wanting to move toward the basket, but cut off. She'll let one fly, and it won't go. And a rebound there underneath by Anna Newkirk, and Newkirk scores it. Her first basket of the game, 34-11. Taken away by Riverside. Crowder down the floor. Lady Warriors looking for a second straight bucket. Newkirk, who just scored, guarded there by Rushworth. Now Crowder, Crowder just about bumped out of bounds. Crowder up with the shot, won't go. Rebound by Kayla Lucas, the 5'6" junior for Charleston Catholic. Semino, and Semino fouled from behind. That will be team foul number 4 on Riverside. That's 3 fouls now on Starsick. It's Charleston Catholic's basketball. 2 minutes exactly remaining here in the third. Shot on its way, and boy, good look there by Litton. Litton just could not get it to drop. Keenan in trouble. Semino takes it away and gets it back into the hands of Lucas. It's going to be Riverside's basketball. Phoebe Ham on the inbounds. Gets it to Starsick. Starsick with it. Picks up her dribble and throws it in the direction of Ham. Ball is loose, out of bounds, and it will belong to Charleston Catholic. 1:35 to go here in this third quarter. Charleston Catholic has led from the outset, trying to win its second straight game. Riverside was trying to end a 2-game losing streak in this one. Lady Warriors trying to get something going here following the miss by Charleston Catholic. Turnaround shot by Crowder won't go. Skinner got the rebound to Semino. Semino speeding down the floor. Shot would not drop. Starsick with the rebound. A foul called underneath. Foul charge to Phoebe Ham, her first. Or check that. The foul is on Grace Litton, number 21. Thought we had Catholic inbounding there, but now it's Riverside's ball. Great officiating crew, David Merchant, Chuck Green, John Brady. Here comes Crowder across the timeline for Riverside. And a whistle and a foul. Foul is going to be assessed on Semino. That's her first. Each team with 4 fouls here in this second half. Ham gets it into Starsick. Starsick guarded by Skinner. Newkirk. Now they get it to Crowder. Crowder to Starsick. Starsick to Keenan. Keenan lost the handle on it. Good defense there by Grace Litton. And it goes off of Carson Keenan. Charleston Catholic's basketball. Semino brings it across the timeline. Lady Irish 34 and Riverside 11. The biggest lead of the game at 23. Second time Catholic has had that advantage. Semino a bouncer. Litton lets the shot go. Chasing it down was Lucas. But here comes Carson Keenan, and Keenan will be fouled from behind by Grace Litton. 12.5 to go here in this third quarter. Keenan will head to the line. Played in middle school at Cedar Grove. Of course, Cedar Grove, DuPont, and East Bank. Feeding Riverside. Another look at that foul. So Keenan puts up the first free throw and knocks the second one through to make it a 34-13 game. Semino scoops it up to Litton. Back to Semino. Over to Lucas. Lucas's shot, nothing but net. Lucas puts it through a two-pointer, and that will do it here in this third quarter as Charleston Catholic getting the two from Lucas. 36-13 Catholic after 3 on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
The road to total savings starts here, Thornhill GM Superstore. Find new roads to 119 in Chapmanville, your hometown full-service Buick Chevy GMC dealer. We are professional grade and community strong. Expect the best and save thousands with Thornhill.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs.
It is 36-13 Charleston Catholic leading the Lady Warriors from Riverside. Hunter Withrow, Butch Mounts, Ferris Murad, our crew tonight here on Video Productions. Talking to Ferris during the break. He'll be on the other side of the camera tomorrow evening. Charleston Catholic's Fighting Irish boys team meeting up with Ravenswood right here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. We'll have it for you on Video Productions. And a girls' game earlier in the day against Trinity Christian. So the shot no good there by Chloe Greathouse. Here comes Riverside. Crowder's shot. Off target there, ball out of bounds. Last touching Koff. Kayla Lucas, Grace Litton, Catherine Skinner, Chloe Greathouse, and Annie Semino in there for Charleston Catholic here to start out this fourth quarter. Bowles getting set to check back in. Bowles with 12 points. Sydney Bowles. Foul was on Rachel Siders. That is the 5'9" freshman's first. Team foul number 5. Each team with 5 fouls as we begin this fourth quarter of play. Skinner at the line. Skinner has 2 points in the game. Semino will come out as Bowles checks in. So you have Sadeja Williams, number 32, Mallory Crowder, number 44, Kiera Hutchinson, number 12, Rachel Siders, number 55, and Charlie Koff, number 22 for Riverside. Down to Koff, who had the first bucket of the game for Riverside. And Bowles flies in there and gets the block. We mentioned Bowles before the game and entering this contest with 15 blocks. Here's Siders up with the shot and gets it to go. Good, tough shot there by Siders. Makes it 36-15. Scott Garrettson's team continuing to fight here. All knocked away, and that's last touching Catholic, so Riverside will have it. Mullen make that Marcella Wheeler will check into the game, and Litton will head out for Catholic. Wheeler wears number 1, 5'6" sophomore. Koff on the inbounds play and taken away. Catholic with it. Bowles on the move. Bowles up with the shot, and Bowles will be fouled. That will put Bowles at the line, where in this game she's 5 of 6. Bowles with 13 now in the game. First point of the second half. This one goes out. Rebound, though, put back up, would not drop for Chloe Greathouse. 37-15. 22-point edge. And that is going to be a charge called on Kiera Hutchinson. The 5'6" senior, captain of the team, played at Valley High School her first 2 seasons. There's Valley Fayette has since been closed. Boy, some great teams there with boys and girls basketball. She had 2 points in that game last night against Parkersburg. Here comes Catholic. Wheeler gets it to Greathouse. Greathouse's shot off the mark, and Koff, well, they say last touching Riverside. So it'll be Catholic's basketball. 37-15 game. Charleston Catholic has led from the start. Inbounds pass to Bowles. Bowles out to Marcella Wheeler. Now to Skinner. Skinner's turnaround shot would not drop. Catholic keeps it alive, and poking it away there was Sadeja Williams. Still Catholic's ball. Kayla Lucas. Greathouse's shot, nothing but net. 2-pointer for Greathouse. Her first basket of the game, 39-15. And this is now our biggest lead of the game at 24. We have a foul called on Charleston Catholic. That will be whistled on Marcella Wheeler, her first, team foul number 6. Koff on the inbounds. Gets it down low, shot up. Boy, tough shot there by Kiera Hutchinson. Still battling the Lady Warriors, and just wouldn't go for Siders, and then taken away by Catholic. Just some tough breaks there underneath the bucket for Riverside. Wheeler. She eyed that 3-pointer. Had a pretty good look there. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Riverside's basketball here with 5:35 to go in the game. Great that you could be with us here on Video Productions, great high school basketball, boys and girls in the state of West Virginia all season long, all over the state. And Sadasia Williams has it taken away by Bowles, and then Bowles losing the handle on it. Riverside will have it. Scott Garrettson, his team in that highly competitive Mountain State Athletic Conference. Feels good about the youth league they have going on in eastern Kanawha County, and down the road he feels that will help. Again, Garrettson, he knows about good basketball. He played for the great Jim Fout, played football for the wonderful late Dick Whitman there at DuPont. Skinner on the steal, goes to Bowles. Bowles with the shot, wouldn't go, and coming out of there with it is Crowder. Crowder, 2 ahead of the pack. Nice passing by Riverside, and the shot would not go for Williams. Tough break for the Lady Warriors. So Semino checking in. Olivia Jonathan will come in. Bowles checks out, and Catherine Skinner heads out for Charleston Catholic. Riverside's ball. Koff on the inbound. The shot is up. Shot for Hutchinson wouldn't go. Koff trying to chase it down. Well, a collision there between Koff and Greathouse. Koff gets up slow. Foul's going to be on Greathouse. That's her third. And that's going to be team foul number 7 on Charleston Catholic. And that will put Koff at the line. A 3-pointer back in the first quarter. That was the first bucket for Riverside. The only basket of the game for Koff. And her free throw, nothing but net. Nice looking shot. And again, Riverside team, no quit whatsoever. And Scott Garrettson now in his 4th season, and talking to him earlier today, says he enjoys it, just wants to try to keep working and building. These things don't happen overnight. Again, get that youth program going makes all the difference in the world. A couple of free throws there by Koff. She has 5, and then they get it down low to Jonathan on the other end, that being Catholic, and turnover there. Greathouse is out, and Sarah Rahin is back in. She's got a free throw in the game. 39-17. Sadasia Williams across the timeline, and she's fouled. And that will put Williams at the line. Had a field goal in the third quarter. Shot would not go. Rebound Siders. And going to have another foul called here. And now Siders will go to the line. So Semino hit with the foul. That's her second. Team foul number 9 on Catholic. At the line will be Rachel Siders. Up with the shot, wouldn't go. Crowder trying to keep it alive in a battle for the basketball. Out of bounds. Crowder made a great effort there. Just would not drop. Back in for Riverside will come Hannah Atha, number 11, and Rachel Siders will check out. Sophomore for a freshman. Hannah Rahin goes to Kayla Lucas. Down low, off the glass for Jonathan, wouldn't go. Jonathan has it knocked out of her hands, but it will be Catholic's ball. It goes out of bounds. Olivia Jonathan, 6'2", sophomore, and Wes Hebner says she's got a lot of raw ability. Rahin, nice job dribbling through traffic there, but they throw it away. Here comes Riverside. Sadasia Williams running one-hander off the glass. Won't drop. Kayla Lucas the other way for Catholic. She'll hold it up here and get her teammates involved. Well, looking there for Jonathan, but right there to get the ball was Wheeler. Wheeler's shot would not drop. Tie up for the ball. It will belong to Riverside with 3:47 to go. Anna Newkirk back in for the Lady Warriors. Sadeja Williams checking out for Riverside. Mallory Crowder, 5'6" sophomore, guarded there by Charleston Catholic's 5'7" senior Hannah Rahin. Crowder just about walked with it. Ball knocked away by Wheeler. Riverside's ball. Grace Litton will head in for Charleston Catholic. Kayla Lucas checks out. Charlie Koff looking, and taken away by Rahin on the inbounds, and Rahin will get the layup. A steal and a bucket. 11 now in the game for Hannah Rahin, all in this second half. She had 9 in that third quarter. 41-17 our score. And another steal by Rahin. Atha trying to deny the shot, but Rahin does a good job of positioning herself. And that makes it a 43-17 count. Under 3 minutes to go. Crowder on the move. Off the glass and in by Crowder, who has 4. 43-19. Rahin down the floor. Here's her sister, Sarah. Could not get it to drop, and chasing down that ball, Lisa Weiss, number 4, 5'5" sophomore, into the game for Riverside. So Mallory Crowder checking out. Down low, tough shot, and wouldn't go for Wheeler. And we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on Olivia Jonathan. That will be her second. That's going to be team foul number 10 on Catholic. It was on Jonathan. Yep, that's going to be actually her third. And that will put Charlie Koff at the line. 4 points in the game for Koff. So it's Koff, Weiss, Keenan, Newkirk, and Atha in there for the Lady Warriors. So Koff, 3 of 4 at the line in the game. All those free throws coming in this fourth quarter. She has 6 for the contest. 43-21. Marcella Wheeler, three-pointer on its way, wouldn't go. Hannah Rahin with the rebound. Rahin, along with her sister Sarah, and Olivia Jonathan. Marcella Wheeler. Grace Litton on the floor for Charleston Catholic. Alyssa Lambert into the game for Riverside, and traveling with the basketball as she brought it up the floor is Carson Keenan with 2:07 to go. 43-21 game. Glad you could be joining us tonight here on Video Productions. Again, doubleheader tomorrow as far as Charleston Catholic is concerned. Shot on its way, and it goes through for Litton. Grace Litton now with 9 points on the season, 45-21. Charleston Catholic has been in control since the outset. Ball loose. Got a tie up, and it will be Catholic's basketball. So Hannah Rahin checking out, and Kayla Lucas in for Catholic in a 45-21 game. 8 different players have scored in the game for Charleston Catholic. Here is Marcella Wheeler. Her shot A good look there. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Riverside with the possession. Lambert getting it in to Keenan. Lambert dribbles up the floor, guarded there by Grace Litton, and Litton takes it away. And then Litton with the double dribble. So that Charleston Catholic Trinity Christian girls game tomorrow, 1:30. We'll be with you starting at 1:25 here on Video Productions. And then later that evening at 7:30, Ravenswood, the Running Red Devils of veteran head coach Mick Price going up against Hunter Moles and his Fighting Irish of Charleston Catholic. The game tipping at 7:30. Do we say tip-off this season with no tip-off? Start game. They'll start the game at 7:30 as they are not having jump balls this season due to COVID. So the foul on Kayla Lucas, her first. So Hunter Mole is going to face off with Marion County natives in back-to-back games. Dave Retton and his Fairmont senior team last night, and Mick Price, who grew up in Mannington. Well, two nice-looking free throws there by Carson Keenan. And she has 4 points now in the game, all at the free throw line. 45-23 our score. Atha coming out of there with the basketball. Gets it to Newkirk. Carson Keenan working against Sarah Rahin. Shot on its way by Lambert, who buries the three. Lambert's first bucket of the game, second three of the game for Riverside, 45-26. Kayla Lucas over to Marcella Wheeler. And a near takeaway there by Lisa Weiss. Now it's going to be a nice win for West Hebner's team as they get to 2-2. And can't say enough about the grit and determination of this Riverside team. Shot on its way, no good by Grace Litton. Riverside will dribble it out, and that's your game. 45-26. Charleston Catholic leads it from start to finish, and they get the win over the Lady Warriors of Riverside. We will return and recap it for you in just a moment. Charleston Catholic defeating Riverside 45-26. Charleston Catholic moves to 2-2. Riverside falls to 2-3. A recap coming up in a moment. This is live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School girls basketball featuring the Lady Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Little General Stores knows West Virginia, but what some may not know is what LG is doing in your communities. And I'm here to tell you how Little General, with the strength of their 100-plus stores, is helping to enrich lives and empower families in West Virginia. Like the Norma May Huggins Cancer Research Endowment Fund, which is fighting to cure cancer every day right here in West Virginia. Locally owned and operated, LG has always been there and always will be. Little General Stores, committed to West Virginians. Boom!
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
I'm Stuart Caldwell. For more than 40 years, I and my firm have vindicated the rights of individuals hurt by defective drugs, defective chemicals, and other products. Now I'm teaming with Booth to take on the big drug companies to vindicate the rights of children born with NAS. There are significant legal proceedings that could affect you and your child's legal rights.
If you're the parent or guardian of a child who you believe was born dependent on opioids, you need to.
Welcome back to the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility here in Charleston, where Charleston Catholic defeats Riverside 45-26 in this West Virginia girls high school basketball game on Video Productions. Charleston Catholic has now won 2 in a row. They are 2-2. Riverside has dropped 3 straight. They are 2-3. Leading the way for Charleston Catholic tonight, 13 for Sydney Bowles and 13 for Hannah Rahin. 4 points in the game for Annie Semino, 3 for Claire Mullen, 3 for Elizabeth Rushworth. 2 points in the contest for Catherine Skinner, 2 for Kayla Lucas, 2 for Grace Litton, and a free throw for Sarah Rahin. Leading the way for Riverside, 6 points for Charlie Koff, and 4 points for Mallory Crowder. Again, we will be with you tomorrow here on Video Productions. More Charleston Catholic basketball. The girls at 1:30. We will begin at 1:25 with our live streaming coverage. They entertain Trinity Christian, who is undefeated. McPrice and his Ravenhood Running Red Devils, who are 3-1, will be in town tomorrow evening to go up against Hunter Moles and his Charleston Catholic Fighting Irish. A game getting started at 7:30. We'll get going at 7:25 with our live streaming coverage. Special thanks to both head coaches, Wes Hebner, Charleston Catholic, and Scott Garrettson for Riverside, 2 classy head coaches for their help in our preparation for tonight's live streaming telecast. Also, many thanks to Charleston Catholic Athletic Director Jacob Nelson and to the Director of Facilities, John Baird, for their help in our preparation for this telecast as well. Our great crew here tonight, we had Ferris Murad, Hunter Withrow, Butch Mounts, all at the controls here tonight. Great job as always. So for our great crew, I'm Mark Martin saying so long from the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Your final scorer, it is Charleston Catholic 45 and Riverside 26. All games airing on Video Productions are streaming live and archived on the Video Productions website and on Facebook. Tonight's game has been a presentation of Video Production Sports.